Well, since last night, we have learned more about a deadly shooting in Norfolk. Officers say someone killed 25-year-old Jamisha Roberts on Robin Hood Road. They still don't know who's responsible. Police say Roberts' death adds to a grim statistic. 33 homicides in Norfolk this year. Nearly half have gone unsolved. 7, including this one, no leads at all. Norfolk police say the lack of justice is frustrating for them, but even more painful for the families left behind.
They say they've tried their best, but they cannot solve the cases alone. 10 on your side's Liz Palka spoke to an officer tonight, and Liz, police are now passing some responsibility on to the neighbors.
Nicole, police say they cannot do their job without the help of the community. People need to step forward and help solve these cases, especially in shootings where it is a fact there were witnesses.
Until we come forward and we take responsibility for what happens in our communities, it's not going to change.
Norfolk homicide investigations, they involve evidence, victims, families, and numbers.
We have 7 in particular that literally have no leads, or our detectives have exhausted every single lead that's been presented to them.
Corporal Melinda Ray tells us those cases stand out because of a lack of witnesses and information.
We have to continue to remind people that there are family members that have no closure at all.
Police don't want you to forget the names of the 7 victims whose cases have no leads. People like Lamia Beard, a transgender woman killed on East 25th Street in January. Natha Henry, she was shot in the leg while driving through the Mariners Watch apartments in October, dying more than a month later. And Joe Bose, a college student shot outside a party near West 35th Street and Killam Avenue in October. Police know people witnessed Bose's death.
What about those family members? Put yourself in their shoes. What if it was one of your loved ones that got shot and killed and was left in the roadway with 12 people watching and nobody wanted to step forward?
A grim reality that's even more difficult this time of year.
We've got a holiday that's looming above them, which most of us are going to go home and celebrate with our family members, and instead it's just a dire moment for these families to realize again and again when they wake up each morning that their loved one isn't going to come back. So how do we provide them some sort of closure?
Here is one way police are trying to help those families. They will hold a news conference tomorrow morning. Chief Mike Goldsmith and others are going to talk about these unsolved cases. I also spoke with the Bose family. As hard as it is, they will be there tomorrow to remind people of the $10,000 reward they're offering for help solving Joe's death. We will be there too, so look for our coverage starting on WAVY News 10 midday. I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.
The number of homicides this year is not that much different than years past for Norfolk. In 2014, officers say they investigated 30. In 2013, they say they investigated 31. But compared to other cities in Hampton Roads, the number 33 sticks out. Newport News has had 25 homicides so far this year. Portsmouth, 22. Virginia Beach has 19 and Chesapeake has 12. As always, if you can help with any of these cases, call the crime line. You never have to give your name, and you may even earn a reward.